How you can destroy the inflated egos of modern women. Guys, I'm sure you will love this topic of today's video, but before we get started, let's jump into the intro. Okay guys, now let's talk about the highly inflated egos of most modern women and how you can deal with it. The reason why I make this video is, it is basically for two reasons. The first reason is, when it comes to dating and relationship, you must learn how to deal with the behaviors of modern women, especially if you have bad luck and you land with a toxic woman. You will get in touch with lots of toxic women nowadays, and unfortunately you cannot avoid this if you would like to find the good women. Because before you find the good women, you always have to sort out the weeds first, basically. The second reason why this topic is important is because men are constantly shamed for anything they do in our society nowadays. Men are shamed for approaching women, men are shamed for going to the gym, men are shamed for playing video games, men are shamed for even not watching pornography or not subsidizing the living of OnlyFans models or whatsoever. Basically, men are even shamed for only existing. And that's why it's important that you learn how to deal with the behavior of modern women and the inflated egos of most of them. I learned a technique. I learned a communication technique from one of my coaches, and this technique you can actually apply in any conversation. This technique is when someone is arguing with you. Yes, let's take the example when you talk to a woman and she is shaming you for you are too short, you are too fat, you are whatsoever, you are too ugly, your shirt is bad, your shirt is dirty. I don't know, guys, just anything. If there's anything because of that a woman is shaming you, the technique basically is that you never try to defend or to reject your flaws, but you always accept your flaws. And in the second step, you make a smart counter. Let's give you a simple example. When a woman says whatsoever, when a woman says you are too short or you don't earn enough money, and if this is more or less the case, you can admit it and say, yes, that's true, I'm not the tallest guy, I am not the richest guy, but if you reduce me to my height and my income or whatsoever, this basically implicates that your IQ cannot be that high. And I'm a little bit disappointed of you because I thought you are smart enough to find something deeper and with more substance to blame me. This is how you can turn the wheel around and basically reshame her in a smart way. And now, guys, let's dig deeper into the dating context. This is incredible, guys. This is really incredible. When I retrospect the time before I was married, when I was active in online dating, not only online dating here in my home country, but also online dating on websites to find girls overseas, because these are much better girls than in our Western countries. I have experienced the weirdest things. So many women nowadays, even overseas, are cheeky, they have bad behavior. There are women who are shaming you for things like, for example, they say, oh, all men are like horny dogs, they can only think of sex, and this is so horrible. Yeah, and if you hear any stuff like this, I can give you many examples now, but I will keep it short and stick to the most common shaming techniques of women. And the most common shaming tactics of women that you will face. And by the way, guys, all these shaming tactics are also sometimes shit tests. So women shame you, especially modern women. They oftentimes try to shame you to test your self-confidence. But sometimes it is not a shit test. Sometimes the woman you are speaking to is simply dumb. This is also possible. But anyway, the most common shaming tactics of women are: first, all men are horny dogs. Why do they need sex too much? Why do they pay so much attention to physical intimacy? If you hear something like this, if a woman shames you, or if a woman shames men in general for their sex drive and their libido, you can always reply by reminding this person that men have circa 15 times higher testosterone levels than women. And if a woman blames you as a man, if she shames you for having much higher testosterone levels than her, this is basically the same as if you would shame her for, let's say, bleeding a few days every month. Because the period of a woman is something natural, the same as the high testosterone levels of men are natural. So this argument, men are nasty because of their high sex drive, this is total BS, guys. This is total BS. Yes. Another coming shaming tactic of women is, especially if you are already some older, if you are in your mid-30s, for example, this age is basically the prime time, the prime of most men. And when you hit this age as a man, when you are 35 or older or in your 40s, and you are successful, you manage to be a high value man when it comes to finances, your mindset, your physique, and so on. And now you go for younger women, and many women in the same age group of you, women in the age of 30, 40 plus, all these post-war women will start to shame you for going for younger women. And this is also totally normal, because let me tell you guys, all these women who are in their 30s and 40s now and shaming men of the same age, telling them they are perverts, they are perverts because they go for younger women. These women also dated older guys when they were in their prime, in their 20s, because older guys are most times more attractive because they have more money. And now they are afraid of becoming cat ladies because no guy wants them any longer, because they are post-war women, they missed the chance to settle for a good man, and now they hate to see when the competition, the concurrence, the younger women, when they pick away all the good men of higher ages. This is what they don't like to see, guys. That's why these post-war women try to shame men for dating younger women, but when they still used to be young by themselves, it was not a problem. But now, as they are older and they see they are replaced by younger women, they start to shame these men for going for younger women. This is also a cunning shaming tactic. So this is the most important knowledge that you need as a man, so that you can deal with the bad attitudes and the highly inflated egos of so many modern women. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please subscribe to my channel to help me hit the first 1000 subscribers as soon as possible. And as soon as I got 1000 subscribers, I will have a big surprise for you. And on top of this, as soon as I hit this first milestone, I will also crank out my ebook Secrets of Natural Attraction for free. This ebook contains the best dating strategy for our modern cooked dating market, to exploit the modern cooked dating market in the best way. And especially if you are an introvert like me, this dating strategy that you will learn in this ebook will come in really handy for you. So don't miss this out. You can also purchase this book for currently only $5, including tax, in my online shop. The link is in the video description, so you can get it right away if you don't want to wait. But as soon as I hit 1000 subscribers with this channel, I will even crank out this ebook for free. What are your thoughts and opinions about this topic that we discussed in this video? Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a great day, guys. And there's nothing else I can say besides see you next time, my friends.